Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the factory floor. I hope you're well and ready for some excitement. Because we're gonna be definitely not shooting the peasants today. Nope, no peasants will die by my hand for being armed and shooting at me. Probably justly. But it's fine. It's fine. Also, I've started speaking now, and my dog has been extra needy again today. She's always needy to begin with, but yeah, now she has to be right here with her head right in my lap. Isn't that right, Miss Mildred? You're fine. You can go play. I think she's got a bit of the case of the zoomies. I had to work a whole bunch today, so I was able to take her out. Plus, it snowed a bunch this morning too, so it's been like wet and slushy and gross. She's a little cooped up today. We'll go on a good adventure tomorrow. I'm sorry, I actually had to work today. Anyway, I don't think I have anything for right now, so we never do. Nothing's going on. I'm still working on a video. It's a bit of a slow process at the moment, but some actual work has gotten done on it. So I'm hoping to have it out before the end of the month. That's the goal. I wanted it out last month, but life. So yeah, video on. I'm not even gonna give a release date. That seems like too much to live up to. I missed. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna jump in with TeeCee, and we're gonna keep this space adventure going. So I gotta turn on prox chat. There we go. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, life, the most universally understood excuse. Yep. Cooperative mode. Create le lobby. Copy the code. Code is sent.
Copy code. Cooperative mode. Take its time loading and join. David.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do have a new bot in the channel too. We have SariBot now, and I know there's a specific command that you can type to say hi to Sari or Sari. I'm not sure how to pronounce it actually. Anyway, if you hit exclamation point help, it'll bring up the commands. And if you want the fun commands, you gotta sub. Otherwise, I feel like that will be abused. Should bring up the commands. SariBot broken already? That should be hi, Sari. And then You know what? The help command might only be a mod because I think it brings up all the mod commands too if you do that one, which I have those turned off. Except for me. Huh? Didn't work for you either. Interesting. I might have to play around with the bots some more.
Right. I need to open the stream.
I mean, you don't have to. Only if you want to work.
How else am I supposed to yell at Mist?
Yeah, no, yes, time to unalive heretics. Filthy, filthy heretics. I'll play around with it tonight. I thought I had it set up properly, but maybe I done goofed it.
Sure you will, Mist. Sure you will. Uh-huh.
Ha factotum generis. Okay. Okay, I just want to go back to football. Got more shit to do there. Lord Captain. We are once more within the reach of the Von Valancius Protectorate. Of utmost urgency is restoring communication with your planets and bestowing the wisdom of your decrees upon their stewards. Developing colonies, claiming new territories, and establishing trade links. All this is now your privilege and burden. And he gave me things. Cool. Got it. Footfall. To the Shadow Quarter. Yes. Oh yeah, TeeCee. I was just gonna doubly make sure you're reading Mist's reminder there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go, Mist. Have fun.
Man, you gave him over a minute too. Ruthless. Rogue Trader, I would like to remind you about Reverend Harmonious's request. Yes, it's a search for a potential cultist in the Den of Footfall. That's why we're here, Argenta. That's why we're here. The rumor's true, Argenta. There was a time when I'd have said it was likely a fabrication. One can say many things about the Casabella Commission and the other shady operators on Footfall, but even those thugs are loyal to the Emperor, and so they mercilessly exterminate outright heretics in their territory. But now, heretics have launched an open attack on a rogue trader ship. A member of your dynasty, Kunrand Voigtgear, has turned out to be one of them. And Footfall itself is sinking deeper and deeper into madness. In these times of strife, I am willing to believe in heretics who openly perform their dark rituals and brazenly mark their dens with sacrilegious symbols. I still have that point by.
Yeah, you do.
Well,
Now you gotta do it.
gosh darn it. I don't know how I'm gonna get through this now, and I also didn't set a timer on that one because usually it's supposed to be set to a timer. On screen shot. Oh, did you spend biddies for that? Well, thank you for the biddies. Oh, I didn't want to click on that. I didn't want to click on that either. We must keep going. I don't want to hear anymore.
I'll lay claim to the star.
The Shadow Quarters. When I was last on footfall, I used to take my weapon and wander this area, anticipating an encounter with a mutant
Rising
or a
sensible
bandit.
seems oddly repulsive, even
Why
sinister.
are your recollections of this so blue? And the more you talk about it, the darker the blue becomes.
Oh, that's all the way down there. Don't run all the way. Triggering combat on my own, probably not the wisest thing.
Is the key to success.
The machine god grants the insight.
A fake door, trigger to a mine. Trigger, interesting. Get to the next combat, and I will consider the point challenge complete. Alright.
It's coming sooner than you think.
That guy has a hand flamer. Just not feeling it anymore, that's all. The guy is pretty much cinder by now. It was a lot more fun when he was alive and thrashing about. Alright.
None shall stand in my way.
Guy's name's Cinder. Ember Thug.
I stopped just on the edge of the trigger. I'm pretty sure the moment you cross that line, it combat triggers.
Okay, you can enter that side. I'm gonna enter this side.
Submit,
There we
and
go.
you'll die quickly.
Oh, please.
Oh yeah, here comes another training target for us. Fire it up, you lot.
Is that a force hammer?
Huh. Maybe. You know what? Pascal there and me here. Good. I like that. Why is Cabela so far back?
You know what, Cabela? Go stand there.
Like, yeah, if she was up with you. I'm like, she can tank rounds pretty much.
Yeah, she's got 56 health. That's like more than Abelard.
Well, 56 health, and then she got, what, a bunch of dodge-related perks.
Yeah. Her dodge is at 92% or 85%.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
She's more of a tank than Abelard is. Like, he has temp HP tanking, which is great.
No, Abelard is the true definition of a tank. He takes hits.
And then there's Cabela. She just...
Yeah, you were watching the
Dodges.
VOD, and oh boy, why is she so broken? I have no idea.
Who? Cabela?
Yeah.
It's perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Probably does help her a bunch that by the time we are like in round 2 or 3 of combat, everyone basically has like 8 stacks of buffs.
There we go. 76 HP. Let's go.
Death from above 3 times to wipe a room. Basically, these guys are a little stronger though. She might not be able to wipe out all of them right away. Now she can. Except for maybe Cinder. Cinder's got a lot of health.
I might give Cabela the back line. Because honestly, she's a dodge tank. That's what she should be doing. Because it gives 11% cover efficiency and dodge. So 11% more dodge is just more gooder.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
And then there's Argenta, who is at 95% dodge. So if I put that on Argenta, she just becomes invincible.
Well, then we lose our bullet sponge.
Who would like the 11% damage with ranged attacks, do you think? Probably. I mean,
me and Pascal or Argenta. Well, I'm gonna move up eventually from my spot, so.
okay, where do you want it?
Argenta's probably good where she is, so you could probably put it around there. That cover.
Okay, so just drop it there.
I can't ping, so yeah, like up to where the barrel, like, so I'll move up to where that barrel is once we clear the first thug.
Yeah, 4x2 spreading from the left.
Yeah.
Where Argenta is. Sure. Backline there. Front there. That way enemies take bonus damage up there.
Excellent.
My empty crunch is a prayer.
I suppose they're not utilizing her auto gun as much.
Yeah, the bolter just unironically does way more damage.
Fair enough.
If I could get like a heavy bolter, that would be Argenta's bread and butter right there.
Yeah.
And hit that button.
Huh. Bug's taken care of.
Yep.
Oh, that's not good. She's stunned. She still gets attack of opportunities?
Here we go. Let's get to it.
Don't mind the dodge tank. No. First, we do Raining Blood. Then we do a single attack here. Then we do that there. And then there.
I see what others do not.
Then go ahead. Sure, death from above that guy.
Killing brings me no pleasure.
And then we do it again.
Come, the other side awaits.
Oh.
Harry.
Here we go again.
Be purged.
Oh, okay. I
I don't understand. You didn't use her ultimate either, did you?
I did. I used it over in that room.
Oh, okay. That makes a little more sense. Like, if you're just doing that without using Death Waltz, then that's broke as shit, and I'm putting her away.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. I will do my duty.
Oh, fuck, I misclicked. Damn it.
At your beck and call. One fewer target. It will be done. I'll live another day. Not a problem for me. Suits my purposes. Nothing of value has been lost.
And then there's one last enemy.
Two.
Which
Two,
Cassie
two.
can definitely take care of.
There's
If you
two.
just give it to her. Yeah.
Already done.
I'm giving buffs. I don't think we need to utilize our... I mean, we can.
I'll pass.
Oh, wait, no, I can't. Can I? I can't give it to Cassia.
To bring it down?
Nope.
I don't
Why
have
not?
time for this.
She's got a debuff on her. She's stunned.
Never mind then. I mean, I guess you could.
Nothing I can't do.
Argenta, shoot something.
Yeah, she's locked in by you here, buddy.
Oh, sad.
Full cover on the other for 2 tiles, and yeah.
You can dash.
You're right. Still can't hit that guy.
Can you hit the far guy in the back?
14.
This cover looks flammable.
Yeah, but I can't target it.
Oh?
No. I mean, I could maybe hit it if I do a spray, but
Nah, just shoot something.
I'll try to shoot him. Maybe I'll hit the cover. I mean, I did hit the cover.
You did hit the cover. The cover's almost gone. I couldn't give it to anybody else, so...
Yeah.
Oh, too easy.
Oh yeah, everybody gets... I could have did that. I could have did that. I kind of forgot my character does that every time I cast Brace. Everybody gets a movement round.
Yeah, that fire starter there hasn't even got to move yet, and all his friends are dead.
Out of my way.
Alright, there's an ad break. We're going to start in 20 seconds, so we'll wrap up this combat, and then we'll take a short break when the ads come back. Once the ads roll through.
Activate calculated fury algorithm. The scriptural program. Running binaric override.
Argenta.
Oh, did Pascal erase the flamer?
Yeah.
There we go. dealt with. Ooh, Thunderhammer.
All right. Just gonna let the ads play through. We'll come back after the timer's done.
Fire Ballistic Carapace. That might be decent for Abelard. He wouldn't have to worry about armor and fire as much. And he'd have bonus armor against melee attacks. There's potential loot over here by guys.
Let us see what I
Oh.
found.
And we're back.
Follow my lead.
Alright, what were you yapping about over there?
Potential loot path. Oh, an awareness door.
You were right, that fire armor is good for Abelard. It's just better.
I'm still new to the art of exploring.
Never doubt me.
Another door connected to a mine.
Yay.
It's about time. We need to investigate.
Dark hideout.
That's not sinister looking at all.
No, not in the slightest. Door. Oh, open.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Thugs.
Lots of them.
Alright. Let's find a spot. Yeah, how about if we just hold these stairs nicely? Be fine. Anver Kingpin. The man with a shaggy mop of dark hair is dressed and armed about as well as everyone else here. And yet he is unmistakably the leader. He takes a step towards you. He chuckles, spreads his arm wide in a welcoming gesture. My guests, what a joy it is to see you in my humble refuge. I see you've come here to be introduced to the truth. Which will you choose then? Words or fire and metal? You already know the answer, heretic. Abelard! Give me a greeting. Abelard glowers menacingly and says in his best officer voice, by the order of the head of the Von Valancius dynasty, a fully recognized rogue trader with all the attendant rights and privileges, including authority on footfall, you riffraff are hereby sentenced to death. May the Emperor have mercy on your souls, for we shall show none. The man cringes, bloated old masters of the universe, who don't realize that their time has passed. You think you can scare me? I don't want to scare you, I want to goad you, though. Do you even know what our names mean, outsider? Bitfall calls us the Anvers. They do not stop to look, listen, and learn. The man pauses, then half closes his eyes and proclaims in a crude but clear High Gothic, Exilio non venient. Help will not come. The maw has closed. The Coronis Expanse is on its own. A new era has come, and we are its sovereigns.
Take a knee and bow before me.
I will level you.
There it is.
Oh, Abelard, you can go wait over there and cover for a bit. Pascal, wait over there and cover, and I'll move up when your turn comes.
And oh, just go up there, yeah.
There.
there's a lot of guys.
Good, let's kill him. We fought more.
Yeah. Front line can go to where Abelard is currently sitting. He's gonna need it. Backline here. There we go. Now we give that to you. And then give you even more health.
We're gonna have to turn off this vent. We actually have to move. We can't just hold the stairs.
What vent?
You know the vents that are spewing poison gas into the entire thing where we take 10 damage around?
Ow. Let's see any angles where I instantly kill someone with a lidless stare. Potentially there. Sure, send it. There we go.
Just a minor setback.
Let's get to it.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Yeah, the thing to turn
Yeah, I know where
on
it
the
is.
ventilation is up by the kingpin, yeah.
Yep.
As
So
the
yay!
narrative dictates. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. Running by narrative. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
I will endure.
Pascal turned a man into soup.
Yeah, he did.
He's Argenta's turn.
Sure, take care of that guy.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
And then take care of that guy.
Eradicated.
Thank you.
Boom.
Then do that. And then you can enter.
Okie dokie. How do I want to do this? Can Argenta shoot anybody else?
Yeah. Got a good kill on that next to Enter Thug over there.
Nothing I can't do.
Shoot.
What?
I should have gave it to Pascal.
That was an 82, Argenta. How do you miss that?
How many stacks do I have? I only have 18. I won't use that yet. Alright. And I will take a shot at someone. Maybe. Can't hit anybody worth shit, though.
Already done.
Alright, moving around.
Honestly, I think Argenta's happy where she is for now.
Explore to Zone 1 route. Forward.
And then, yep, enter.
Time to slaughter someone.
Why is the ring? Victory is imminent. Brace yourself, Abelard. Indeed. At your beck and call. I will do my duty.
Now I'll save that for next round, maybe. Skibella.
Go here, jump there. And then go up here.
Let your soul be purged. Death is a blessing. My blade whispers your name. The other side awaits.
This is honestly absurd.
You keep using the ult every round.
Death is a blessing. Come. The other side awaits.
How dare you?
Cassia.
What? Full cover. Pascal, shoot something.
My vow is to serve significant value.
Pascal, job done.
Bringing damage to bulk. Heavy is the tread of his faithful. Request approved. Running binary, the Omnissiah condemns you.
Argenta.
I could heroic action.
Is the heroic actually even gonna kill him? Or potentially kill him? Honestly, just save it. It's one guy.
Fair.
Not a problem for me.
Shoot him again.
Will do, Captain. It's only 12. Are you kidding?
It's kind of thick.
I guess he has heavy armor or something. Yes.
Deliver us!
How dare you? I agree.
At your beck and call. Indeed. Follow my lead. Reduce to dust. I've suffered worse.
That poor guy had
Must act.
20 health.
Just a minor setback. Curse you, miscreant! Victory awaits!
Ta-da!
A plus 20 bonus to coercion and a minus 5 penalty to awareness for an eye patch? Neat. Ooh, an Anvur Chainsword, 12 to 16 damage. Nice.
I think I got myself a new chainsword. Actually, no, I should give it to Abelard. His chainswords are a little lacking. And is that chainsword better than my chainsword? I don't think it is. I think my chainsword's about the same.
We just got boots for Cabela. 20% dodge at the start of turn for till the end of round.
That chainsword is mildly better than mine. Better armor pen. Neat.
None shall stand in my way. They say a little bit of humility never hurt anyone. I help others better themselves by wholeheartedly humiliating them at every step.
New ability. Intriguing. Gains plus 5 damage and plus 5 additional damage for every 10 stacks of tactical advantage. Ooh, I could do this one. That's a lot of bonus HP. That or damage. I'm going to do the damage one. I give Abelard or Cabela that if I have a bunch of tactician stacks, then... That's going to be a fun use of the servo skull.
Oh,
I'm going to run it into groups of enemies, and it has a thing now called provocation signal, which will make creatures that fail a willpower check attack the nearest friend or foe. Oh, it's good up there. Only there's any more bad guys here. Fine.
Sometimes you consult the appropriate treatise on Tactica Imperialis and weigh every step. Sometimes, though, you just fire your biggest cannon and save the day.
It's about time.
Right, journal. So we've rooted out the anvers. Nice. That was all that. Still need to find heresy. And find the disgraced stranger in the Adeptus Amicus bar. The Fall Shadow Quarters. Okay.
I'll lay claim to the stars. I won't tolerate weakness. Victory awaits.
Alright, TeeCee, you let me know when you're done leveling up, and
yep.
we'll go.
Argenta's being, or not Argenta, Cassia's being tough. I'm actually having to read. It's awful.
That's what you get for picking strategist. Though it is, looking at strategists later on actually looks pretty powerful. Why do I have a -5 to willpower checks? Hmm.
How much would Abelard enjoy 22 extra toughness?
Abelard will take all of the toughness that Abelard wants. It can have. Here's some different. Where are we at? We just finished killing the Adverse gang. They're all dead now.
Oh, okay. Time to actually put that staff Cassia has to use. And now to level Cabela.
Good, they sucked it away. Yeah, they did. They started shooting at me for no reason. Right when I first got here, I did nothing. My vengeance has been completed. Gloves allow wearer to parry melee attacks with their ranged weapons using ballistic skill instead of weapon skill. Huh. Neat. There we go.
Honestly, that one. There we go.
Voila. We
None
carry
shall
on.
stand in my way.
All right. So we
Cabela-
still need to find the
Cabela-
heretics, and we got to go to a bar.
Cabela now has an ability that can make herself or an ally bleed, and they gain additional dodge.
I don't think she needed that. Because she already had, what, 85, was it? 95?
12% bonus to dodge and 3 additional movement points until bleeding ends for any reason.
Okay, the movement points is good. Movement points is always good.
What is that?
Goods!
A new challenge for me.
Searching is my observance.
Those goods are underneath.
That's a rising sun symbol.
No, but there's like a box underneath.
Yeah, I think they accidentally
It just did
tagged a box instead
just-
of the rising sun symbol.
Excellence matters.
Ah.
Follow my lead.
Ooh, the bar!
The Martyr's Endurance? Is this the bar? Or you're at the
Pretty
bar?
sure.
Where are you? I don't know where you are. Yeah.
A masochist? That's the bar.
Okay.
At least I think it is.
Yeah, that's the name of it, but... the Martyr's Endurance. Alright, here we go.
Tech use! Oh, Pascal!
Give me a second.
I'll lay
Looking
claim
around.
to the stars.
Oh my, this place has so many colors. Every shade I can imagine is floating in the air.
Victory
Fortune
awaits.
smiles on us. An ill omen.
Operation successful.
What's your chances on that logic check over there?
The machine god grants
I don't know.
me
Where is this
insight.
logic check that I need to do?
In front of the bar. Right here.
Medicate. Oh, way over there. Okay.
It's about time.
100%.
Awesome.
Probably because of Pascal.
Success is an
Yo.
irrefutable certainty.
Mine was 75%.
I think let's... My guy's pretty smart. He'd be pretty good at logic, but I think Pascal's probably better. Yeah, Pascal's intelligence is way higher. So we're seeing Gordy's Getov. Flabby man in worn clothes is sighing sadly over a glass of murky booze. Only when he looks up to you does he notice his eyes, large, piercing, full of sorrow, a stark contrast to his unkempt appearance. Could it be that someone actually wishes to keep me company? Allow me to introduce myself. Gordy Getov, architectural historian. You look deeply despondent over something. Gordy sighs heavily. Oh, here I go again, pouring my heart out to have you disappear in 10 minutes just like everyone else before you. But alright, here's the story of Gordy Skitov, the unluckiest historian in the Imperium. Alright, one second. Man's about to monologue. I was born 2 sectors away from here. My family was quite influential, which allowed me to dedicate myself to my great passion, the history of Imperium architecture. I spent a number of years studying every scholarly work there was to find on this art, and then, once I had inherited my family's fortune, I traveled and documented the development of architectural thought on different worlds. Till one day, oh, that accursed, blessed day. Until one day I came into possession of something quite special. Gordy pulls out to what looks like a book or an album with a homemade leather cover out of his bag. Both pages and the binding look well worn. Here it is, my undoing. This is an authentic booklet titled Dwayne's Design. One of the thousands that were printed centuries ago, in the time of Footfall's construction. What a curious read. Please, tell us more. As Cassia takes a shy step forward, Gordy smiles and shows her some of the faded pages. You have piqued the book girl's interest, Gordy. Footfall's founder, Lord Parsimus, was obsessed with the creation's grand future. This booklet described in detail what Footfall was meant to become upon its completion. Dozens of asteroids turn into glorious palaces and temples, massive bridges spanning the void itself. And the marvelous flying buttresses. The archivolts of the exterior arches, the elegant arrangement of balusters. And the interior. Polaphores 10 stories tall and more than a kilometer long. Cyclopean light tubes that catch the light of Ferbundus and use it to brighten the halls and the hearts of the asteroid. Stained glass windows and mosaics, bas-reliefs and statues. Engrossed in his own description, Gordy stands up and starts tracing the outlines of arches and galleries with his hands. Emerging from his reverie, he catches himself, blushes slightly, and loudly flops back into his seat. I apologize. I got carried away. But you must understand how deep an impression this booklet left on me when my young self picked it up. I simply couldn't think about anything other than Footfall. I was ready to give my life just to see this incredible station. And of course, no matter how hard my friends and loved ones tried to dissuade me, I still gathered all my savings and set out on a journey. It is no easy feat to cross 2 sectors, especially for a common citizen, albeit one who has some resources at his disposal. I had to change one ship after another, at times being forced to stay on transfer worlds waiting for a vessel headed in the right direction or for warp disturbances to subside. The voyage took me a total of 107 years. In real space-time, of course. For me, it was much less than that. Somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 or 35. And then, after all those years, having spent all my savings, I reached my dream. And what did I see? A dump in place of the exquisite portico, metal anthills clinging to the columns. The marble tiles pilfered by paupers to use as cladding for their hovels. Gorday hangs his head. It's been a dozen years since I came here, and I still haven't recovered from shock. I had suspected that not everything from the booklet would exist in reality, but I never expected to see Footfall in such a sorry state. It is like stumbling upon the horrible decomposing corpse of your beautiful beloved. Argento's gaze darkens. The warp, like shameless thief, is guilty of stealing the short span allotted to his servants. But what sense is there in spending half your life on such an enterprise, only to then lose your spirit and waste the remaining half on nothing at all? So then ink and paper too can lie and cause pain, Cassia sighs sadly. Does this mean that all I've ever read about will one day disappoint me with the ugliness of reality? That is tragic indeed. Now that we can only dream of, and yearn for. Be that as it may, I just wanted to say thank you for hearing me out. Over the dozen years I spent on Funfall, not one person has hung around long enough to listen to my story to the end. And it's such a delight to have shared everything that's been weighing on my mind. I'm poor as a church mouse, but I still have something to offer you as a token of my appreciation. After studying the booklet thoroughly, I discovered something interesting, a ciphered message scattered throughout its pages. Taking the form of a riddle, it describes certain places of interest on Footfall. I believe it is the work of the booklet's creator. What if these riddles lead to something? A wondrous discovery? I will gladly share what I've been able to learn with you. Riddles? A flash of burning, almost childish curiosity brightens Cassius' austere countenance. Countenance? Have you not tried finding this yourself? I have, of course, but I'm an old man who is blind in one eye and can barely move his legs. I never found anything, but that doesn't mean there's nothing to find. Tell me these riddles. The first location from the riddles isn't far from here. It's a bridge that was supposed to go through the center of this district and into the void toward the neighboring asteroid. Only a couple of its spans were built, and even those lie in ruins. Still, if the cache survived all those years, it's there somewhere. Second location is the lantern of the Great Cathedral. A lantern is a small tower on top of a dome. You've seen Footfall's atrium, haven't you? The whole atrium is just the nave of the former little cathedral. The liege's entire so-called palace would have fit inside what was meant to be naught but a single room. The Great Cathedral, had it been built, would have been even bigger, but alas, its construction was just getting underway when Dwayne died and the work stopped. The lantern from its dome, however, had already been built and survived. It was brought inside the atrium and dubbed the Chapel of St. Drusus the Warrior. And that's all I know. I wish you luck in your search.
A new challenge for me?
That was entertaining.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
Rough day?
You have no idea.
I just might. That's the second bottle you've downed.
Jai Hidari. Falco sends his regards.
And what does that unholy scion of a Grox and a Brahan want from me this time? Oh, wait, I don't really care. My sole plans for tonight are drowning my grief in a sea of Amasak.
Who'll give you grief, all right? Get out!
think so, Ashmag. And tell Falco to come himself next time.
Dari, I am tired of your mess. Ow! Get some sleep. We'll talk about settling up later.
Okti Shireen, light of my eyes. Can't you see my soul is full of sadness? Have you no heart at all? Let go of your material concerns and let me grieve in peace. Have we met somewhere before?
Yes, we have. The woman looks at you with the glassy eyes of a drunk. And you notice the 2 empty bottles that have been keeping her company before you arrived. She looked completely out of place in this dingy, smoky bar. The fancy attire, the abundance of jewelry, the implants plated with precious metals. Her appearance not only screams with wealth, but also audacity, for only an audacious person would flaunt their wealth in a place like this. Alright, we're going to stop here just briefly so the ads can play through, and then you don't miss on any of the content.
Okay.
So we will be back in approximately from right now 3 minutes. And yeah. And I think we're back. Alright, carrying on.
Greetings, Shireen. With whom do I have the honor of speaking? Well then, here's to our meeting. It doesn't take a genius to figure out that you're someone special, since you've been granted an audience with the Liege of Footfall himself. It's always a pleasure to make the acquaintance of someone powerful. And the timing couldn't be better. Jai Haidari at your service. Professional trader, shrewd commercial broker, and, may he steal my tongue if I'm lying, the most honest dealer on Footfall. Nonetheless, we all have our problems, and at times even one's many merits aren't enough to solve them. Perhaps it would be no trouble for a person with your kind of power and standing to assist someone with my kind of predicament. I have heard a great deal about how open-minded the members of the von Valancius dynasty are, and Lady Theodora especially. Goods of incredible rarity, Shireen. But it's not just that. 24 of my people lost their lives in the impenetrable emptiness of the void to acquire them. I cannot leave their families with nothing.
Ordinary smugglers do not dress so ostentatiously or behave so brazenly, and they are unlikely to spoil the mood of the Liege of Footfall with their mere appearance. This woman lost many people to obtain these rarest of goods. To get them back, she turned to Vladame Takara, the patron of the cold trade in the Expanse. Her cargo could be nothing other than Xeno artifacts, creations of the enemy's humanity branded with heresy.
I thought we were on the same page from the start, Shireen. Please accept my sincerest. If I had told you directly, you would have become, shall we say, complicit. But since those illicit words did not escape my lips, you would hypothetically be agreeing merely to help me recapture a few containers. And if the Ajis suddenly decided to thwart our plans, then all the Void Dogs would be unleashed on me alone. My sincerest wish was to protect you from any unnecessary trouble, Shireen. I swear, by the Exalted One. Ask as many as you wish, Shireen. You see, Shireen, there's one cardinal rule on Footfall. Anything goes as long as it doesn't get in the way of business. I'm someone who's been able to exploit that rule to the fullest. And in recent years, I've hit it so big, I've become a speck of sand in someone's green eye. They used to throw small wrenches into my dealings here and there. Well, now they've decided to really put their backs into it. Some rats stolen my cargo and dragged it off to the seediest part of the Shadow Quarters. A crummy place even for connoisseurs of Footfall's unique atmosphere. When I asked the Liege for protection, we had a mutual misunderstanding. I believe Vladime, in a most lamentable fashion, has forgotten his duties as guardian of the downtrodden and wronged. So I'm in desperate need of a new one. And you, Shireen, fit the bill perfectly. All I need is for you to drop by one dark corner of Footfall Shadow Quarters and pound it into the thieves' heads that taking Haidari's property carries certain risks.
Jay appears to be a serious operator on Footfall. The Liege's refusal to help means the loss of a potential ally, so Jay is encroaching on his turf. Vladime, as I am now learning that is pronounced, is not responsible for the disappearance of Jay's cargo. He will certainly benefit greatly from it.
May the Exalted One bless you and your progeny. Then here's what we'll do. We shouldn't be seen together before we make it to the safe house. Right. Here. That's where those ashmags are keeping the stolen cargo. Out the bar, over the bridge, and to the left. There in the depths you'll find a small courtyard, through which you can get to the place.
Ooh, Argenta, you have a fan.
Yippee!
Cabela's getting lectured not to kill anyone.
Of course. Oh, you won't find the bodies, but you will, because they will be entirely blood. They will become mist. I would have laughed if you failed that.
It was damn near impossible for me to fail that.
Yeah, but we've seen 95s miss before.
Only when shooting. Alright, I'm just glancing through all this because I don't want to go through another huge talking bit.
Yeah. That's pretty much all this bar scene is, really.
No, it's just fine. I just thought the one lonely guy, the old guy with the story about architecture was funny.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, out the door to the left. Out the door, across the bridge to the left.
Sir, there's stuff.
Where? Oh, the back rooms.
There's also an awareness check.
There's also a thug with a cutscene. I was heading to the awareness check. Oh, did he just shoot himself? Oh, he got his tongue cut out.
By the Envers, no less.
Well, they're not a problem anymore.
Follow my lead.
My knowledge has its limits.
The dirty sofa looks as old as Footfall itself, goddamn. Oh, that's a person. Ooh, there's goods in the back. A Skelko.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Yeah. My best was a 55 on that.
Oh, she's a traitor. Okay, that's cool. Navy swashbuckler coat. Plus 10% prayer direction, plus 5% armor penetration on. Okay. Hmm. Neat.
Staff of the Endless Flame.
So, does like any of the traders take miscellaneous goods, or are they just all worth 50 everywhere?
I don't know.
Because that's all I've seen so far.
That's something I don't remember looking into much.
I'm gonna do a quick little Google.
Okay, we have to come back here at some point. We have a relic that can be used with Bring It Down. And
But I
if an
think
ally under the effect of the wearer's Bring It
we'll
Down
have to
ability-
come back here after we get to Yanis.
Yeah.
Story-wise, we'll do have to come back here. It's just don't want to do warp jumps or anything, because someone could steal the sun again.
Oh. Yeah, if an ally under the effect of the wearer's Bring It Down ability successfully hits an enemy with an attack or targets them with an ability, the wearer gains +1 fellowship and willpower until the end of combat for each different enemy hit or targeted.
Yeah, miscellaneous stuff is always 50. There's no higher, so we can get rid of all that because I've been holding on to it for a higher. Hoping for more money. Actually, can we just sort, please? No, you guys feel good about ship components. You guys feel real good about jewelry. Cool. You guys feel about fuel. Eh.
The wearer can move without provoking attacks of opportunity as long as they have less than 50% wounds left.
300,
So,
600.
That's a good get out of jail card. Or, get out of melee range with the big scary melee guy.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Alright. We're done here.
Yerp.
Cross the bridge.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
To the left.
This ocular implant is a worthwhile investment.
Watch out.
Good.
Note from the bridge cat. Oh. Neat. Anyway, cultist lair. That seems like a place to go.
Oh yeah, seems like there's combat there.
We should deal with this.
Wow.
Convenient.
Something of interest.
Trap.
Look,
Doubt is for the weak.
Calculating optimal route. You are authorized.
Oh.
Processing data from Tech Familiar Unit.
I woke up with a feeling of wonder, as if a field of flowers was blossoming nearby.
You okay, Wiggles?
A
Yeah.
child was saved
Yeah,
from
you
death.
disconnected.
A
I'm just...
thousand heretics were burning alive.
I was gonna see if I was gonna disable that trap quick before reload, but no, there's a thing around the corner that will disable. There, that should be the new code.
Come on. Finish loading. There we go.
We shall prevail.
Watching the lazy handle sacred technology breaks my heart. Figuratively speaking, my cardiovascular augmentation can withstand much more than high blood pressure.
Duty prevails.
The machine god grants me insight.
Door. This. Oh, dear. Didn't expect that.
What did I say about touching things?
Die. It's nothing.
Purge it with fire.
You shot the wrong one, Argenta.
Surrender to the dark power.
Oh no. Oh no.
That is a pink horror.
Look at how much health it has.
How much damage do we do? This is a fine.
True.
This is fine. We're not level 1.
Highest.
We're not level 1 anymore. We don't need to be worried about chaos spawns.
Argenta, move over to the side. Cabela, just get up there. Get right in their faces.
You want to put Cassia on your side, and I'll put Pascal where Cassia is.
Okay. I'll put Cassia further back, behind Argenta. Seems like a great idea when they're using kinetic weapons.
So I'm gonna send the little battle bot right into the group of them.
Cassia's turn immediately. Because yay, grand strategist!
No, I feel like Cassia just is always first. Even before she was given Grand Strategist. just has like a high initiative.
Well, her wisdom is absolutely absurd, and her wisdom is being used for literally everything.
Like her willpower?
Because it can be.
Oh, 65.
Okay, let's start with
17,
giving you
80.
that. There we go. Backline. I unfortunately cannot give the rear bone buff to both Pascal and Argenta.
Nah, just give it to Argenta.
Okay.
You can just like lay it across. Pascal's got his own little buff that gives him better shootiness. I just have to use an AP point for it. And he'll probably move eventually. I just want him in cover before his round starts.
Let's see here. Okay, yup. Okay, yup. More toughness for Abelard!
Man is strong.
Go hand in hand.
Oh dear.
It wasn't that bad.
Death to non-believers.
Fuck does warp shield do?
Well done, dude.
Absorbs incoming damage. Okay.
Such is the will of chaos.
Utilize my points carefully here. First, he's gonna move up. Then he's gonna cast.
I would like for you to leave the guy on that Cabela is facing alone, so I can use it to get the blood-stained effect on the pink horror.
Can you do that with the other guy?
I can more effectively do it on the guy to the left if you're facing the way we were.
So I'm like, I could kill that guy this turn.
It will be done.
Like, you kill the guy that's in front of Abelard, no problem. Just
Yeah.
the other guy.
I took care of this one.
I serve the ruinous powers. Out of my way.
I gave Abelard a new ability. Every time he parries, he gets a free secondary attack. Argenta, it's your turn.
Shoot that guy.
Strike is a prayer.
That cultist sorcerer is praying.
Yeah, but I don't have a good chance to hit it.
Oh, they blew up my box and everything.
Chaos guides me.
Yeah, they did.
Chaos guides me.
The horror's got a warp shield on him. All it says is it absorbs damage for 1 turn. I don't know if you can even damage it.
Ah, lovely. Meaning, attacking it now is not going to do anything.
Now, to worry about the 2 cultists by your side, beside you. And
Yep. I can still get it to be blood-soaked or blood-stained, but Abelard will also be blood-stained, unfortunately.
Death is a blessing.
does he pick up negative effects from friends? I don't think he does. Nope, he didn't pick it up.
Killing brings me no pleasure.
Sure, just go back. And yeah.
Activate calculated fury algorithm. The scriptural prognosis is favorable. My vow is to serve.
Nothing I can't do. Reduced to dust. Forge ahead. All too easy. Nothing I can't do.
Cassius' turn.
Here, Abelard, have more toughness.
What are you stacking on him? Like, what's the ability called?
Reveal the light. Far right. Shift 9.
Reveal the light. Oh, you don't even have to stack it. It's a permanent.
Yeah, but I think it stacks. I think maybe.
I don't think it does.
It doesn't say it doesn't stack, so it might. So I think it does.
I don't think he gained any more HP from that.
Might just be max HP temporarily.
So most of the stack abilities actually have like a stack counter beside it.
Yeah, he doesn't have that, so, yeah.
Nobody's getting a bunch of stacks of infusing and a bunch of yielding stacks every turn, so... Well, one. Either way. He's good.
I have some temp HP. And I don't think we can damage the pink horror yet, right?
Nope. Its warp shield is gone.
No, it's not.
I'm not seeing
It's
it in
still
the. I'm not seeing it in the effects list.
I'm seeing it.
Oh yeah, there it is. Did I just not scroll up enough when I was looking at the bottom?
This is...
It should be gone after he goes on his turn.
Ah. Cultist leader in the back.
Indeed.
He'll give himself some temp HP.
At your beck and call. We'll rule the stars themselves. I will do my duty. Target well struck. Victory is imminent.
Yippee!
It will be done. Indeed. I took care of this one.
Oh, okay, Abelard. Okay.
Abelard did like
Also-
400 damage that round.
Look at that move. Look at the movement points.
38. He's got 38 movement from this.
How does he get more movement points?
So when I do Daring Breach, all AP and all movement is regained. And then he gains plus 4 MP until the end of the turn. They do not lose MP for performing attacks. And the warrior has no limit on melee weapons. So I think this, like, just with what he does, I think just stacks movement points on top of him.
So he can just run across the world. This Abelard build is nuts. Anyways, I suppose go run up to that guy, give him a hug.
I can no longer attack him out of AP. I'm sorry, I only attacked like 8 times. Because also that new ability that I gave him, he can also do a free secondary attack if he gets a critical hit as well. Which is why he attacked probably twice more than he should have. There. He's got 2 free crits.
Sure, go up there. Concentrated fire and Abelard will be fine. He has 82 HP.
Yeah, he's fine. I'm surprised he was able to dodge. He has like no dodge ability. Oh, his dodge is at 72% right now. What the fuck? Why? His armor is supposed to like give him like nothing.
There we go.
Cool. Oh, cutscene? Blaspheming heretic. Who were you praying to? I know those words. That call to, Lord. I just didn't get to finish the cultist. The cultist, having dropped his knees, interrupts her grating, rasping laughter. Of course you know them. I recognize you, too. Lackey to the corpse on the throne. Haven't you already experienced the power of the true God? Didn't you flee from us shedding tears? Argenta recoils up, if from a blow, but then steps forward, grabs the cultist by the scruff in his neck, and makes him look into her eyes, burning like embers. I am one of the Adepta Sororitas, and I have never, not once in my life, fled from the heretics and betrayers of humankind. And to wait, the heretic must be interrogated! What do you want to know, servants of the Corpse Emperor? The names of my brethren, how many of us there are, where we are. I will tell you myself. We are Myriad. Myriad. We're Myriad, and we are everywhere. Soon, very soon, you will hear our voices. When you hear them at your back, so close you can feel our breath, then you will know the power of the true God. The undying Emperor is the one true God. You will soon learn this when you face his harsh judgment, as will your accomplices. Just how many of you vermin are there? First Rycab Minoris, now here. Pascal pulls a number of instruments out of his robe. You would bet your life that the purpose of these items isn't to disassemble machines. He says casually, you should encounter difficulties during the information extraction process. I would recommend precise targeting of Ganglia. Ganglia? Pascal, you're weird. Go sit in a corner. The cultist chuckles arrogantly, but pales under Pascal's calmly probing gaze. Not on footfall. In another place. She flew right in like a bird into a snare. Genta staring at the cultist, her eyes wide as if against her will, she whispers 2 words. Salus Prime. Argenta, what is he talking about? Genta snaps out as if emerging from a reverie. A planet, a place. It doesn't matter. I know these heretics. I fought them and was gravely wounded, but I swear I never turned from them and ran. She turns to the cultist, her eyes filled with cold fury. If you truly have seen me on Salus Prime, someone among you must know the way to get there. You have your own ship, a navigator. Answer me. Ships, maps, roads, and doors. We have them all, but our paths are not for you. The true God spins his web, and you are but a fly caught in it. But where is the spider? Mrs. Trion, you will know in time. I need something more coherent. Rogue Trader, we won't get anything from this madman. As for my part in the story, I will tell it, but not here. Not in his presence. Kill him. Kill him now. You can kill me, servants of the Corpse Emperor, but you can't stop the victory of the true God. The edge of daybreak is nigh, and the hour of his triumph approaches. Silence hangs for a minute, then Argenta turns to you and shrugs nonchalantly. That's it. We fulfilled Reverend Hermona's request, which means I am now free. I can continue my travels with you, Rogue Trader. Before we leave this den, let us round up what remains of the blasphemers. We'll have to cleanse this place with purifying flame, but perhaps we can find clues that might tell us where these heretics came from, or if they have any more associates. Argenta lowers her head warily. We need to talk, but it can wait. Let's meet on the ship when it's time to depart Footfall. Loot!
Operation successful.
Did we get anything good?
Nothing off the dead people. There's a pretty good new pistol.
Oh, nice.
Like a named stub pistol, 15 to 23 damage. And then Sororitas boots, which might be good for Argenta. I'm not sure what she's wearing for kit right now, though. The rare raises momentum to 175 whenever they kill 5 enemies in a row in 1 turn. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's actually going to be good for anybody.
Victory awaits.
When they... That
So maybe
could work on Cabela, but she already has a really good pair of boots.
Yeah,
You know,
then
20% dodge at the start of their turn until the end of the round.
yeah.
Granted, it's useless if she's at the back of the initiative, but
You should give Argenta the bayonet knife.
yeah, that's a win. she cannot attack within 1 cell. Or at a 1 cell range.
And the wheeler attacks with a ranged weapon at a 1 cell range and also afflicts bleeding. Yeah. I don't think I have anybody else. I could put it on Abelard when he uses a shotgun, but...
Yeah. But if he's using his shotgun, he's not using a ranged attack. Or he's not within 1 cell.
Typically, no. I usually only pull it out if I'm like 1 cell short of reaching a guy. What's he got for a cape? 12% dodge reduction to wearer's melee attacks. You're getting that instead. More parry. More armor penetration.
Ooh, dodge reduction to area attacks. Ooh, that guess what Cabela does a lot.
Yeah, that's what I had on Abelard. That's to enemy area attacks, not her area attacks.
And no, that it's their dodge chance, like the enemy's dodge chance.
It grants 12% dodge reduction.
Attacks them.
12% dodge reduction to the wearer's melee. Okay. Okay, yeah, no, I just read that wrong.
And dodge reduction is less dodge chance for the target. Which means you hit them more. Which is a very good thing when Cabela is hitting them like 17 times. It's amazing.
I think that's... We can always head back to cargo now, too. Alright, go.
Follow my lead.
Oh, stuff.
There was also an entry point over here to a warehouse.
Yeah, I think that's where we gotta go for Jay's errand mission. Which is what we'll do now. A cultist was just a happy coincidence.
Goods!
Lord Captain, do you think this enterprise is wise?
I wouldn't be surprised if this all turns out to be a trap.
Good.
I concur with Master Viserion. This place
Yeah.
reminds me of the maintenance modules on Urak 5. All the colors are so grubby.
There's explosive barrels galore.
A new challenge for me.
They're up there. Okay. Wait a second. Wait a second.
Idleness. Let's move. Not a problem for me.
That didn't start
My
combat.
specialty.
Surprisingly,
I'll
no.
lay claim to the stars.
Let's try
Epic.
something else.
Nothing I can't do. Already done.
Alright, I'm just gonna shoot a guy, see what
My
happens.
purposes. Take a
There we
knee
go.
and bow before me.
Are you ready to die?
There we go. More dodge. Front line is there. Where is Pascal?
It's on the right.
Oh, he's over there.
He'll come out when it's his turn. I'm just keeping him in cover for now.
There you go. Enjoy. And toughness for Avalord. I'm slowly getting used to Grand Tactician again.
Let's get to it.
Yeah, there's going to be an ad break in a minute. We'll pause the combat, and we'll just do that once the ads start. We'll take a quick break and be back.
And I suppose I'll wait for Cabela's turn.
Yeah, that starts in 22 seconds, so we will be back right after these messages brought to you by Amazon because fuck us, apparently. Ads are dumb. I hate them. But
Yeah.
we'll be back. Sarius said the ads are done, so I'm assuming the ads are done. We can continue fighting the good fight.
All right.
Cabela's turn.
Bah.
Death is a blessing.
Oh, instead of allies don't get bloodstained, we get blood blessed.
Ah.
Which means do +2 damage for every... plus 2% more damage for every stack.
This might hurt Abelard slightly.
Rookies! You could do worse.
Yeah, okay, I wasn't expecting all three of them to hit Abelard. Okay. Awesome.
Damn. Someone has a grudge. Can you yell at TeeCee now? Sure.
Let's make it quick.
An offering of blood.
Message from Mist. Ah! Oh, that was a Malta.
Hold on.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Advancing. Martyrdom is the reward. Abide in the host of blessed creations of the Omnissiah. My competences are not that universal. Request approved. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Nothing I can't do. All too easy. Nothing I can't do.
Alright, does everybody want a free movement round?
I mean, I'll take it to get Argenta and Cassia out of that poison gas.
Oh, wait. I can't move if I do that. Does that box still count as cover? Yeah, fuck it. We'll take a shot at it instead. Damn. Alright. There. Whoever's in my radius gets free movement.
Oh, okay, it just skipped right over us.
Ah, it hasn't. I get Pascal first.
Pascal first?
Yeah, Pascal
Okay.
got it first.
Honestly, Cabela can stay there. She's fine.
Cassia. Argenta. Voila.
Living on the edge.
Here we go.
Well done, Core. Well done.
Run right in
You're
there,
a
you
smart man.
fucking moron.
At your beck and call.
Jeez. Remember when we were, you know, stuck moving 6 tiles at a time?
Yep.
Boy, did that suck.
One fewer target. At your beck and call. For von Valancius. Victory is... It will be done.
High momentum.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Okay, Mr. 30 movement points.
At your beck and call. I took care of this one.
Just... yeah.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Let's get to it.
Negligible.
Scared yet?
Smart.
Well done.
AI so smart.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, oh, oh.
Show me
Oh.
what you got.
Oh, another one? No.
No, not quite.
Oh,
Oh, well, Tora's dead.
There goes Tora.
Cora's about to
And,
die.
Yep.
Yes, yeah, your turn. You get stunned? Yeah, Argenta got stunned. Ah, Cabela didn't. That's good. The iBot got stunned. Or Servitor. This game really does have bad AI. Yeah, it's not the best. I hope they improve it for Dark Heresy. Like just an added bit of code that would said like NPC targets will actively try to avoid like harmed or like AoE'd areas.
Yeah. Sure, attack that full health servant. 69!
Heh. Funny number.
Let's get to it.
Lord Captain.
Bella's turn.
Caught by the web. My blade whispers your name.
You know what?
Let your soul be purged. Killing brings me no pleasure. Come, the other side awaits.
Alright, we're gonna start by... No, is that it? Is that it?
Running binaric function successfully terminated.
Machine spirit, be gone!
My vow is to serve. Desire condemns you.
Let's go.
What a mess. So much blood.
Yeah. So much blood.
Open the patch to get into the tunnel. Alright, guys, and it's Jay. Jay, on your signal. Remember, 2, 3, 5. Thank the Exalted One. These ashmakes didn't have time to make off with anything yet. Jay carefully inspects the containers, emblazoned with markings from some unknown freight operator. Then smiles and touches the computer near. Give me 2 minutes, Shireen. I'll send the coordinates to my loyal crew who will deliver my property somewhere safe. And done. Jay removes her hand from her ear and turns to you. We're good. Now how about we relocate to a more pleasant and private space to discuss the details of our deal. Specifically the payments for your efforts. Okay. Alright, alright. Vladium. Vladium. Sorry. Stop right there, in the name of the liege. Your Excellency, please forgive my effeminance, most noble Cassius. I never expected to encounter such an eminent person in the corner. Most noble Excellency. I am Vladimir Tokar's personal agent. I came here to remove from criminal circulation a shipment, the distribution of which has been banned in the lands of Footfall, horrendous Xeno heresy that has been fraudulently delivered to the Bastion, the Holy Imperium. TeeCee. I do not doubt for a moment, most noble Cassius, that your presence here is merely a misunderstanding brought to by another's manipulations. It was too great a coincidence that the Legion's representative should have arrived in the Shadow Quarter just after Jay has recovered her rightful spoils. It seems the guards reported the problems with the shipment over Vox. And not just to anyone, but to the Legion's personal agent. William Takara knew about the shipment from the start and planned to take it for himself and get rid of Jay if he could. Behold the grubby, underhanded struggle between cold traders. Had it not been for your impromptu deal struck in the bar, Liam might have succeeded. Listen, Cassius, I'm genuinely sorry about this confusion. Liam and I have our difficulties, but never thought he'd want to clean me out and do away with me in some dark corner. At least not so soon. If you hadn't agreed to our deal, Shireen, McGain and I would already be floating in orbit around one of Footfall's asteroids. Boom, dead.
Yeah, boom, dead. Alternatively, we could just say another fine addition to my collection.
That's what I'm doing.
Yup.
Another companion for my collection.
And she's the easiest one to make happy. You just gotta be rich. Which is kind of a rogue trader's entire gimmick.
That's our whole thing.
Yep.
Be rich. Look,
She shall remain forever level 1.
I'm gonna try to get all the companions I can. Unless they're like heretics. Like actual heretics.
Cast your eye there.
It's about time.
It's labeled goods.
It is goods.
What kind of goods?
Nah, just cargo stuff.
Ah, useless. Why is it so stinky if it's cargo stuff?
Stinky cargo goods? I don't know.
Follow my lead.
Alright, well, I think that's everything in this room.
Pay attention.
attention.
Nope.
Oh. Awareness check. Good spot. Alright.
Somehow missed that on the way in.
Alright. So do we have anything else to do on this ship?
I don't think so.
Nope, that's Void Ship Bridge, that's Mundus Nolisis or whatever the heck. That's Void Ship Bridge, that's stuff I have to do as a rope trader. Which requires me elsewhere. That's all those planets, that's that planets, and then apparently I still have a Chapter 1 mission. I don't know if I can complete that one, but it's the Confessions mission.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Goods. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Huh? What? Oh dear.
I almost ran into a minefield.
Oh, because you just clicked on the goods that were like way the fuck all the way around the corner?
Yeah.
Doubt is for
This
the
is a thing we can do if we talk to the Extermination Brigade Sergeant. But that we can save that for later if you want. Next time we're here.
Sorry, what?
Your seneschal is
There-
always there for you.
There's a side quest, I think, if you talk to the Extermination Brigade Sergeant, if you want to do it, but we don't have to do it.
Where's the...
I think we can
this
just
guy.
do it later.
Greetings, sir. Blah, blah, blah. What are you doing? Burning rats. Cool. Don't know what's going on. Oh. No many victims die. Meh. Alright, I got the mission. It is vital to keep an eye on potential local inhabitants should leave people inside. Okay, he didn't really give me anything other than the quest itself, and it's kind of self-directed, I think. Just wander around and explore a little bit, because there is some like loot left around here.
I'm always ready. It's about time.
Huh. There's an elevator all the way down there.
Yep. Technically, the elevator's right there, but you know.
Yeah, I can't do the check without
Yep.
it up here. We'll do that later. We'll come back. Void Dock. I think we're just gonna go back to the ship, do whatever talkiness that I need to do there, and that'll be streamed for today.
Okie dokie.
Follow my lead!
Where am I going?
Woo!
None shall stand in my way.
Oh. Yeah, let's talk to Opticon here. It's a surgeon manual, but spelt funny. Plus 8 Medicaid.
Medicaid. Ooh.
Oh, well.
I already know who that's going to.
A new challenge for me?
It's going to the one who scales off of Medicaid. For some reason.
Well, slap it on her. Where to not? I move around too much now for the metronome to work. The holster's like better because at least I might be able to shoot again.
Yeah.
All right, to the ship.
Tolerate weakness.
Are there any talky bits that I need to do here? There is. Boxmaster! Wish I had to talk to you to do... Nope. No. Maybe I just have to go find Argenta. Where does Argenta hide on this ship? Is she up here?
She's in front of the chair.
Ah.
Greetings.
Imagine if this was like Mass Effect, where you actually have to like run around the ship to find your people. Imagine how annoying that would be on the fucking 40k ship.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me what happened to Viva.
I'm ready. I would ask only one thing of you, rogue trader. If I may, I would like to see the chamber of the sacred warrant and kneel before the relic touched by the Emperor himself. A difficult conversation lies ahead of us, and I wish to pray by the relic before I lay my soul bare.
Alright, you can go touch by a paper that has been allegedly touched by the Emperor. It probably hasn't. Considering the Emperor has been a little bedridden as a skeleton on a chair for the last 10,000 years. Argenta drops to her knees, her hands making the sign of the Aquila. Her eyes are locked on the sweeping signature on the warrant. A seemingly mundane thing, merely a flourish on a piece of paper. Unless one knows whose hand left that mark and whose blood is on that paper. If thou seest a flaw in me, smite me. If thou knowest a fall of mine, burn me. With the flames of fury and righteousness. But if thou seest light in me, grace me. If thou hearest the plea of mine, bless me. With the wrath of fury and of righteousness. Argenta's voice is so sonorous, as if it made her singing hymns and prayers, but right now she cannot seem to catch her breath, so overwhelmed with emotion she is. For I breathe by the will of thine, for I live by the law of thine. I carry thy word, O Emperor. I bring solace to servants of thine, and ruin to foes of thine, a fate of terror and righteousness. Upon finishing, she closes her eyes and remains silent for a long time with her head raised high, slowly like the first licks of flame in a campfire. A smile blossoms on her lips. When Argenta finally opens her eyes, they are alight with uncanny resolution. Rope trader, we need to talk. Or rather, I need to tell you something. The truth. The truth about how I ended up on Theodora von Valenti's ship and about the cultists we encounter on Footfall. I'm listening. Please understand I couldn't trust you before. I'd tell you my story and you'll see why. I'll start at the beginning. It's easier to piece everything together that way. Upon arriving in the Expanse and on Footfall, I found no purpose here, only torment. I wasn't needed. The reliquary I had been assigned to safeguard was already well protected by Reverend Harmonius's mission. And no one was even trying to defile it. For all its lawlessness, Footfall respects the worship of the Emperor. That was when Lady Theodora, head of your dynasty, appeared. She became an agent of divine will in a way. Argenta falters, searching for the words. It was from her that I learned about a planet recently discovered by her scouts, Salus Prime. For a rogue trader, the planet was of little interest. A feral world, away from the convenient warp routes. But for me, learning about its existence was a revelation. Please continue. The description of Salus Prime was familiar to me. It seemed very similar to a world from an ancient legend. The legend of Saint Argenta and her ship. Argenta the Living Saint. She is my patroness. The Order named me after her. She died millennia ago, when heretics caused her ship to fall from the skies. But even those blasphemers could not touch Argenta's ashes, or holy relic, the One Star. For the fallen ship, which now served as the resting place for the saints' remains, would only allow a truly righteous to enter. All others would meet their death. Imagine what I felt when this flash of insight came upon me. The world where Saint Argenta's ship fell was merely a vague legend. No one knew its actual whereabouts. And suddenly I, myself, named after the saint, come across this information. I realized at that moment that it was a portent. That I must journey to the planet and find the ship. And so I asked Reverend Harmonius to let me go for a time on a personal pilgrimage. I boarded Theodora's ship and demanded passage to the newly discovered planet Salus Prime. Lady Theodora lent her assistance. It was her intention to visit the newly discovered world, and she took me with her. Mention this one star. What is it? Apologies. I got carried away. I forgot to explain. The one star is the relic kept by Saint Argenta. I belong to the Order the Order Pronitus. We attach particular significance to holy relics. The one star is one of the lost relics of the past, so mysterious that no one even knows what it is exactly. Argenta's hagiography at times calls it a banner or a set of armor or a blessed chainsword. One thing is certain, it was a beacon of righteousness, and it was lost with Argenta's death. I couldn't come out and just tell him. Portent revealed to me personally, can't you see? I told Reverend Harmonius the honest truth, that I was going on a personal pilgrimage to embolden my spirit. It really was a pilgrimage. It was as if Saint Argenta herself had shown me the way, commanding me to undertake this trial. If I had found the ship and set foot on its decks, if I had laid my hand on her remains and the relic, it would have been a sign that I truly had been blessed with the saint's favor. It's understandable. Searching for your destiny, for your place in the world, is a special matter, a personal one. You either succeed at it, or you don't. Argenta looks at you somewhat surprised. I thought I had been called, that finding the ship was my destiny, my place in the world. Perhaps there was something else. What happened next? Defeat. The ship's augurs failed to detect anything of note during orbital scanning. I was expecting this, though. According to legend, the ship can conceal itself from the naked eye, and only a pilgrim guided by a pure heart can find it. What I didn't expect was an ambush waiting for us on the planet. I landed there with a small unit provided by Theodora. I know Saint Argenta's hagiography by heart. I know all the legends about her. I followed their obscure clues, the descriptions of mountains and rivers from millennia-old tales, and I was certain I had found the way to the ship, and that's when we were attacked. The words we heard in the heretic shrine on Footfall, something about ways, doors, please, addressed to some lord, the edge of daybreak. Argenta is shaking with disgust. They were the same words as spoken by the cultists who attacked us on Salus Prime. My whole unit perished. All those honest, brave people I had led to search for the relic, it was only by a miracle that I didn't perish along with them. I didn't connect these events at first. Cultists on Footfall, the cultists on Salus Prime, the cultists attacking the ships on Kunrad's betrayal. What if these were all links in the same chain? What if they long since infiltrated the ranks of the Von Valencia servants? What if I led those heretics to the sacred planet with my search? No need to blame yourself. If the heretics really had wormed their way into Von Valencia's ranks, then they would have found the planet even without you going there. I doubt it. No one expecting me was particularly interested in the planet. Kunrad, on the other hand, he sympathized with me. When I first came aboard, he helped arrange an audience with Theodora and supported me in my effort to visit the planet. I never told him plainly why I wanted to go there, but I imagine that vulture must have figured out that I've had something important, something related to the holy faith of the Imperium. And what couldn't delight a heretic more than defiling a relic? The only one who escaped was Kunrad. Yes, I sincerely hope that we will meet him again. That serpent needs to answer for a few questions before he is plunged into the cleansing flame. How'd you escape? Jetta hangs her head. Theodora's people received the distress call, came to my rescue, and brought me aboard the ship. I barely remember what happened when they arrived. I was already severely wounded, fighting back with whatever remained of my strength. I think I shouted that we had to go after them, but they didn't listen. They took me to the shuttle and pulled out. After that, it's all blackness. When I came to, we were already in the middle of a warp jump. Theodora had urgent matters to take care of, and she decided that she could clear out the planet at a later time. That's why you didn't trust me before. Yes, Rogue Trader, Argento looks you in the eye. I saw with my own eyes how a member of your family showed his true colors as a servant of the arch-enemy. I had already suffered a humiliating defeat at the hands of the cultists, and I was afraid of another betrayal. I couldn't be forthright with you, and so I studied you, looking for seeds of corruptions or light of righteousness. And what did you find? A man who stood shoulder to shoulder with me and helped eradicate the cultists on footfall. Argento smiles as if reminiscing about a pleasant evening spent in the company of friends rather than a bloody battle. Although my opinion of you started to change even before then, back when you agreed to talk to the orphans at my request, a leader who's willing to honor those who laid down their lives for them and take care of their children, a leader who inspires trust. The way you acted in that moment. You remember, there was a young man whose grief and confusion had driven him to insolence. You didn't turn a blind eye to his misdeeds, but you chose the right words to show him the path of redemption. It was a harsh but necessary, like the Emperor's truth, like bitter medicine that helps the sick. I learned much about you in that moment, Rogue Trader, and I want to believe that I wasn't mistaken in that judgment. Alright, I'm just gonna spurge through this a little bit.
Yeah, long cutscene is long.
It's mostly just gonna be talking about the ship. I think. Oh. Oops. I think that was the option to end that dialogue. Okay.
Oh well.
Who else did I have to talk to? Was there anyone else? Well, I know there was one more person. Thanks. Alright, Pascal and Heinrichs.
To what do I owe this visit? Yes, but not here.
Alright. I think you're fighting an opportunity. I'm just going to kind of speed read through this. Give us a sense of it. Thank you for finding an opportunity to talk. I trust that now you would be a good time to explain the reason for my return aboard your ship. Your concern is unfounded. As long as there's no substantial reason for it, I hope there will not be one. To Mrs. and the cult of the Final Dawn, the madmen preach their heretical doctrine among the denizens of the Chronos Command and instigate crimes against the thirds of humanity. One such crime took place in your protectorate. Lord Crusader considered it necessary to have one of his acolytes accompany the road trader on the voyage to corrupt the region. Okay. Yeah, why would the Order Xenos want to investigate Chaos Cult? No, well versed in the Inquisition organization. Yes, initially your arrival is dictated to fight Xenos, but there's more. The cult is tangibly related to my main specialization. Perhaps I will be able to reveal the full truth someday. Right now, I ask you to display humility and patience. That's correct. I should show greater tolerance for the mistakes. Newly put ready. To be frank, I'm surprised that even a Lord Crusader is not the type to indulge the weakness of soul and mind, even in someone who's recently accepted the burden of a lofty title. Chaos treads softly. The main. Okay, cool. Bloodline can be stained by ancestral transgression. Cool. It's not a spy, but a secretary. And okay, cool. Tell me more. Tell me more. Chaos worshippers killed them. Cool. Defiance, Golden Throne, Cult Final Dawn. Cool. They have enough military power to have 2 ships. Okay. I suspect the cult might have built a nest inside the Winter Scales domain. So our trader should deliver into the system on the Kiava Gamma. Okay. Right, the answer to the questions is unlikely to please either of us. The machinations of chaos are crazy and terrible, and fuck them. May the Emperor protect us, and watch this strategy. I'm watching the strategy played again. He's running into his brothers. Oop-a-doop. Okay. Yeah. The Drakari stole a son. How'd that happen? One of the branches of Dari, an ancient and vicious rain. Okay, yeah. Neat. Ooh, rewards. Oh.
I think there might be things in the vault too, which is on the other side of the desk.
Gains damage from all sources against any hit targets by 15% until that combat. I'm gonna try it out. Shrine of Remembrance. Oh, damn.
So many AA runs. There's an X in the top right corner.
Yeah, I know.
495 pages. It's
That's gonna be a fun. That's gonna be a fun reading stream. There was nothing in the vault.
Yeah.
Neat. Alright, I need to talk to Pascal. He's the last. Pascal, where are you hiding? Here you are.
The Messiah knows all, comprehends all. The request is approved. I did conceal certain information. I was a student of Archmagos Amanat, but I committed an act of betrayal after he deviated from sacred dogma. He fell into schism and challenged the sacred boundaries of knowledge. The blessed Amanat claimed the limits of what is permitted must be expanded, because by refusing to explore certain law, we find ourselves in contempt of the seventh universal law. Comprehension is the key to all things. My mentor put forth a thesis claiming that we have stagnated, that ritual is now nothing but a cage for souls and false worship of the Omnissiah. He sought to break the cycle of mindless repetition because he saw the inevitable demise of our faith and all humanity at the end of it. This statement is false. My mentor's words sound like heresy. Limits were established because it is dangerous to venture beyond. Each step past them could lead to a bloody slaughter, but the blessed Amanat was not afraid. The teachings of the blessed Amanat spread, and word of it reached the conclave of the Cognizance fleet. They recognized his teachings as tech heresy. Many tech priests suddenly vanished or were subjected to servo penance for minor transgressions. The students of Amanat, whose number included many enlightened and respected tech priests, resisted. My prognosis showed that our most likely future was a schism and a fratricidal war that would destroy the Cognizance fleet. That was when I headed to the Conclave. I confessed and handed the information about my mentor's research over to the Conclave. Brazen anthematic studies of the Forbidden Law. The Conclave could use that data to summon Archmagos Amanat to stand trial and compel him to repent on pain of excommunicate traitoris. His subsequent fate is unknown to me. I pray that the Omnissiah grants us wisdom to overcome the dialectic differences that divide us. I was summoned there by a message that was encrypted with the blessed Amanat's personal code, and could it be interpreted in several ways. One thing was certain. We were in danger, and I had to go to Rykat Minoris. Assessing his personality is difficult. The spirit of Brother Abel is different from that of most people. Tech comrades of the Cog calls such persons quiet ones. He possesses significant intellect, but shuns communication. So far, I have not been able to determine why Abel summoned me to Rykad Minoris, how he is related to the blessed Amanat, or why he bears the same name as me. Perhaps the Reverend Abel cannot fully actualize and interpret the available data. I was wrong when I assumed it was the blessed Archmagos Amanat, who assumed the guise of Abel Haneman. But there is a connection between him and the Reverend Abel, and I intend to uncover the nature of... Acknowledged. I will return to ruminating on the search for the blessed Amanat. I am honored to belong to the priesthood of Mars. Acknowledged. The request is... Information about my origins is worthless. I belong to the priesthood of explorators, and I was honored to become a member of the... After this venerable temple... This explorator... They are my younger brothers and guides on the way to the Omnissiah. Their machines acknowledged. May your...
There's this cogitator.
The cogitator? There.
Good.
I'll pass.
Cool. That's where we'll save it tonight. Got some of the boring shit out of the way. Who's at a raid right now? Ah, damn it. There's an ad break rolling. Fuck.
Didn't get there in time to snooze it.
No, I didn't. Thought we still had time, but I guess not. It gives me a second to figure out who we're gonna raid. Interesting group of people on tonight, actually.
No one on my end.
Nah, it's some of the randoms that I've followed in the past. They're all playing games that I know nothing about.
Yep. So I guess could just end or just find someone someone entirely new.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for someone entirely new. Maybe another small streamer. Oh wait, what? I think Twitch took away the recommended small streamers tab, and that makes me sad.
Yeah.
Because there's still the recommendo tab, but a lot of the times I get recommended a bunch of really big streamers. I'm like, no, I only really use this one to look for new people to raid. And also half of them are people I already follow.
Yep, yep, yep.
Oh wait, are we back? Yay, the ads are break. Ads are free for now or whatever. We're gonna go raid somebody. That's what we're doing. What I was waiting for. I just don't know who. Hey, who's this person? They're playing Pokemon. I like Pokemon. Friend of Tony's. Nah, we'll just end. Not finding anything that I'm particularly interested in. Anyway, thank you all for watching. It's been a pleasure as always. I actually do have an announcement. Now that I remembered it. I actually remembered it a while ago. I just didn't want to announce it midstream. I will be debuting the VOD channel this weekend, and I will host the VODs from this series to start with.
Yippee!
And then maybe some of the older VODs as we get through, but it's mostly just going to be the new stuff that we have going on forward, just because the quality at this point is better. So, yeah.
If only that were possible.
Anyways, That's all. Have a good night. Bye.